This is the course and some good viewing spots for the 2026 Grand Kinetic Challenge. Please keep in mind the weather for the day and that each team is its own vehicle and are subject to the rules and laws of the road, none of which are being closed or controlled specifically for the event. Please do not block roads or the movement of teams, and keep in mind that some of the route is one way or closed to motorized vehicles. Do cheer on teams, be safe, and have fun. All of the route Saturday is walkable and bikeable. While we do our best to keep current on the possible obstructions to the course and plan around them, things are always subject to change at the last minute. The events of Saturday, July 18, 2026 begin at the Patricia Valley and Research Center for the Creative Arts, PRAX. There will be live performances, hands-on demonstrations, showcases, and exhibits of science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, STEAM. This is the Corvallis Kaleidoscope. The Kaleidoscope runs from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., and there will be food trucks on site. The Grand Kinetic Challenge begins with a tech check at Prax at about 8 a.m., and then pageantry at about 10 a.m. A little after noon, the race begins in the parking lot at Prax, with a Le Mans start. The course follows the path highlighted here in orange. Teams will leave the parking lot onto Southwest 15th Street, turning left to head north. Teams will make the left-hand turn onto Campus Way. Those who are looking for a nice area to watch the early stages of the race may find the lawn along Southwest 14th Street a pleasant place to do so from. Teams continue to move westbound on Campus Way through the OSU campus. They'll cross Southwest 30th Street, which is another nice place to catch some of the race. There are sidewalks and nearby parking. If they're open, the Beaver Classic Creamery is a nice place to grab some tasty treats. Still moving west, the teams will cross 35th Street, eventually reaching the Irish Bend Covered Bridge. This is a lovely spot to enjoy the race. The bridge and the path on either side is closed to unauthorized motor vehicles. Parking can be found near 35th Street, about half a mile to the east, or the Benton County Fairgrounds, about 3/4 miles to the west. Teams will cross Southwest 53rd Street at the light at Reservoir Avenue. There they will enter the parking lot to the Benton County Fairgrounds and make their transition to prepare to enter the sand. Shade is limited at the sand. Once teams are ready and lined up for the sand, they are off the clock while they wait, as long as they do not attempt to make any modifications to their machines. When they are given the go-ahead, they will enter the sand from either the north or the south and exit through the middle. Once clear of the sands, teams will return to Reservoir Avenue until they reach the south parking lot for Bald Hill. They will continue north on the bike path until they turn onto Northwest Oak Creek Drive. Here, the path is shown in blue for their return. They turn right onto 53rd and cross the street at the light at Reservoir. They will backtrack on Campus Way, passing the covered bridge, crossing 35th, 30th, and back through the Oregon State University campus until they reach 14th. Remember that teams are timed, and they each have their own clock that runs for the entire course. For Saturday, it pauses only when they are ready for the sand, but starts again once they enter the sand. It only stops for good once they have reached the finish line back at Prax. They will turn right and proceed south on 14th, crossing Jefferson Way, and return back to Prax for the finish line for Saturday. Each team is allowed 3.5 hours on the course, plus their time waiting at the sand. If the race starts at 12:15 and a team is stuck waiting at the sand for 10 minutes, they need to finish on Saturday by 3:55 p.m. If they do not make this time, they will lose their chance at a lead.